Welcome to a new episode of Democracy at the Crossroads, a platform that speaks for those who defend our democracy and against those who undermine our democracy. Free and fair elections are a major part of a democratic process, and everyone is eagerly waiting for the election results tomorrow. Tomorrow's results will determine whether democracy will be restored in this country or not. But the exit poll results, which were out soon after the polling ended on 1st of June, have caused a great deal of sensation. In fact, in these intervening 60 hours, these exit polls have naturally held all the attention. Tomorrow we'll get to know if these polls will be vindicated or they will lose face. Well, all the 5 national exit polls last Saturday have firmly indicated one-way journey. All of them have gone on to crown Narendra Modi as the king for the 3rd time. Well, that Modi will be crowned again was probably a foregone conclusion. But what surprised people like me was the numbers all of them have put forward. Almost all the exit polls have given Modi's BJP a score over 300 and the NDA above 350. It's a clear indication that 2024 outcome will be better for Modi and BJP compared to even 2019. It says the Ram Mandir and anti-Muslim tirade will prove to be a more potent vote catcher than even Balakot. These numbers that exit polls have thrown up go somewhat against the grain of many ground reports. But the fact that all the exit polls show similar numbers lend credibility to their projections. Unless, of course, if we believe the conspiracy theory that all these exit polls are on the payroll of the ruling BJP. Well, even if they are not, it's possible that the exit polls may go wrong on numbers, if not in direction. There are many instances in the past which bear out this truth, that exit polls go wrong on numbers. Invariably, we find a few come closer to the actual results in terms of numbers, while some others go horribly wrong. Take the case of the 3 assembly elections in last December. In Madhya Pradesh alone, most exit polls had got it wrong about the numbers. Most had projected a modest victory for the BJP. But the ruling party went on to register an unprecedented landslide victory in Madhya Pradesh. Just the opposite had happened to the BJP in the last West Bengal assembly elections. Most exit polls had then predicted a close fight between Mamta's TMC and Modi's BJP. But as it turned out, Modi and BJP, which were boasting of 200 par seats, remained confined to just 77. While TMC, which was built to get around 100 seats, ended up crossing 200 mark with each. And such examples are galore. But is there a case that all the exit polls go wrong at the same time? Yes, It happened last December itself, when none of the exit polls had predicted the electoral outcome of Chhattisgarh correctly, both in terms of numbers and in terms of direction. Every poll had declared the Congress the clear winner in Chhattisgarh. But eventually, it was the BJP which came up trumps. Here, all the exit polls not only went wrong about the numbers, they got the direction of the popular mandate wrong as well. A similar thing happened in Bihar in 2015 assembly elections, when all the exit polls that had predicted the BJP victory had to cut a sorry figure after the eventual outcome saw RJD, JDU, Congress alliance sweep the polls. But these are the examples of assembly elections. We had also examples of such mishap in the general elections as well. Take the case Lok Sabha elections of 2004. All the exit polls, without exception, had handed down Atal Bihari Vajpayee a second term. They had then shouted from the rooftop that the people of India have given a ringing endorsement to the India signing campaign of the BJP. But as it turned out, the BJP was humbled in that election, and the UPA under the Congress leadership formed the government. So in 2004 Lok Sabha election, all the exit polls got it wrong, both directionally and numerically. I would hope that the exit polls are wrong once again this time. In fact, I would be ecstatic if, like in 2004, the exit polls go wrong in 2024, both ways, both in terms of direction as well as in numbers. But even if that ideal situation doesn't come about, I'll still be happy if the BJP's numbers come down well below 300, as that would give some respite from a thuggish administration which is out to destroy all the democratic institutions in our country. But to our bad luck, if the BJP ends up getting the numbers that the exit polls are predicting, then that would herald the end of the rule of law and the continuation of a communal road state in our beloved India. I will eagerly look forward to the direction and measure of the popular mandate tomorrow, 4th June.